Hi you guys, it's Karina. So I am back with another video tutorial on my template 55. I realize I don't have a tutorial for her. I do have it under my saved highlight stories, which is technically a video tutorial, but I know some of you do not have Instagram. And I still think you can access those tutorials even though you don't have an account. So I still have them linked underneath the item description on my Etsy if you want to copy and paste, and then it should take you directly to that. I'm pretty sure you don't need to have an account, but just in case you do, I'm making this tutorial just to have it as backup. Super simple template 55. So she is the little sister of my template 20. Template 20 was very popular and back in the day, and I got requested to make her into a smaller version. And this is her. She's so cute. So pretty much if you have my template 20, you can apply this tutorial that I'm sharing with you now to that template along with so template 20 does have tutorials, and again with that one you can also apply it to this little mini version. Small paper flowers I feel are more popular now instead of larger paper flowers. In my case, I do tend to now go towards smaller paper flowers only because of shipping prices. So I do make paper floral sets, and back in the day I used to make large paper flowers. I think with my template 20, I think the largest you can do is like an 18 and 20 inch flower. But the larger the box, the more expensive it is to ship. So I think that's why many people were like, well, can you convert your larger templates to smaller versions? And I have. Some of them still need some work on them. But so here is template 55. So as you can see, she's tiny. She fits in the palm of my hand. So she is meant to make small little cuties like this. So size-wise, roughly the smallest flower that you'll be able to make is roughly around a 3-inch little cutie. And then large wise, probably around a 6-7 inch, obviously depending on how you space your petals and how many petals you add. So here they pretty much all have a 5 petal for the first layer, but you can definitely add 6 if you wanted to, 6 petals. That's all on your preference. So pretty much when I had created template 20, this is pretty much the style that I always made using that template, just because I needed a template that resembled kind of like a blossom, like a cherry blossom. So this is how that template came about. So typically, and this is such a simple flower to make. Pretty much you can use the same petal, which I did with this one, or you can use the first 2 smaller petals. And I'll do a quick tutorial for you guys just to share with you guys how to make this style flower. And then lately I have been making this other blossom flower, but with the petals rolled back. So as you can see the difference, these petals are rolled in, and then these petals are rolled back. So it's such a simple flower to make. And then as for centers, so the centers do not come included. I'm just sharing a couple of options that you can do. One of my favorites is absolutely a gem. Anytime I can use a gem, I will use a gem. So that is an option there that you can do, something super simple. For my template 20, I like to use the dandelion image from Cricut Design Space. Just in the search engine, go ahead and type in the name dandelion. And then you should get an image like this. So that was pretty much my go-to for this template, for template 20. And then for template 55, I like to use my personal template, my Pink Center 4, just because it gives it more of that blossomy kind of vibe. It makes sense to me. So there is a tutorial here. So if you go back to the last video tutorial on my YouTube channel, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Oh, on my Hellebore templates, I do share with you guys how to make this center using my Pink Center 4. And I do share another center on there as well, excuse me, with another Cricut image if you want to take a look at that video tutorial. Okay, so let me go ahead and get these out of the way and we'll get started. Okay, so as for petals, so this is going to be a 3-layer blossom. So you can do a 1-layer, which we have this one right here, or you can do a 2-layer. So I'm going to show you the 3-layer, but you can do, if you want to do a 4-layer, 5-layer, 6-layer, because remember you do get 6 petals, so you can definitely add more layers if you would like. But today I'm going to show you the 3. So I am not going to be using the largest petal, so I'm going to get rid of that, and then I'm going to be using the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th petal, and I'm going to make 5 petals of each. So again, if you want to make a smaller version, then you can use the first 3 smallest or the first 2. Hopefully you get the gist of that. So I am using cardstock. So the nice thing with this template, because it is a smaller template, you can use text weight or cardstock. Personally, for the small little cuties, I like to use text weight paper. I feel that it just curls better. So personally, I like to use text weight paper. So both of these are text weight. I always get asked, where do I like to purchase my text weight? Personally, paper papers, cards and pockets are 2 of my favorites. So these 2 colors, so this color right here, this is the famous Dusty Rose color from Cards and Pockets. So you can order them online. They have text weight and cardstock. And then I did order this from Paper Papers. I don't think this color is available anymore, you guys. When I bought it off clearance, from their clearance section. And make sure you guys look up. So Paper Papers, they do have a clearance section. Definitely check that out. So this is where I scored this beautiful color. I want to say the color is called Vintage Rose by the brand Key Color. I'm so sad that Key Color, because Key Color has so many amazing colors, but I find that they're discontinued. So maybe if you can find a website that sells discontinued paper, maybe you can get lucky finding this, but I'm almost positive this is the color Vintage Rose. Okay, so let's get started. I am, just so you know, my tutorials, I feel like they're long, but that's because I talk a lot. So please feel free to scroll if you just want to get straight to the point, because I'm like, you know what? I always tell myself I'm not going to talk so much, and then I end up talking a lot. So I am using Michael's Rose Gold cardstock, one of my favorite. It is only one-sided though, so this is a perfect type of flower to make with this one, just because it is, we're only looking at the front. I wouldn't recommend it for this type of blossom, because then you can kind of see the top part and you don't want to see that white. So I wouldn't recommend it for that type of flower. But for that other blossom, I do recommend. So you are going to gently roll your petals back. I am using an acrylic dowel from Amazon. Get your scissors. I am using Westcott's little mini scissors, one of my favorite, working with cardstock. And then get your glue gun. I'm using the Surebonder mini detailed glue gun. You're going to add a little bit of glue to the corner. Watch your fingers, because you're definitely going to burn yourself, because I just did. And voila. So you are going to prep all your petals this way. So let me go ahead and prep them all. Okay, my petals are all prepped. So we're going to start with the largest 5. And we are going to glue these around a circle. Hopefully it's not too hard to see. I feel like this color blends in with the color of my desk. So we're just going to glue these around. Just add a very small dot of glue to the corner, just in case we have to lift the petals up, if we have to make any readjustments, which I tend to do. That way it won't damage the petal too bad. So that's why you want to add a small little dot. And sorry if you hear my neighbor's cutting his grass. And he's right by my office. So if you hear the sound of, what is that, the weed whacker, that's what's going on right now. So here is the first layer. So we need to go ahead and cover up that, oh guys, I gotta sneeze, hold on. Sorry about that. My allergies have been so bad. I should take an allergy pill. Okay, so we need to cover up that circle. There we go. So now we need the next size. Add glue to the back. And now you're going to go in between the petals, just going around. This is definitely one of those templates, along with template 20, that I recommend for beginners because it is such a simple template. Now with template 20, you do receive 5 petals with that one, so you do get one more less. But again, the nice thing is if you purchase this one, you can resize this, you guys, with the SVG. So you can definitely make these petals smaller or larger, okay? Or if you have my template 20, same thing. You don't need to purchase this one if you want to make little cuties. Just size them down if you want, okay? Just when I created this, like I said, some people have preferences. They rather have smaller flowers, make smaller flowers compared to the larger flowers, okay? So that's why there's those two separate. Last layer. And notice how I just added glue to the left, because we're going to tuck that last petal in. Okay, we're getting to the last one. Going to tuck her in. There we go. Not sure if you can see, I tucked it. It gives it a cleaner look. And then I'm just gonna secure this with glue. And voila, you are all done. So from here, you can decide what you wanna do for centers. You could do a gem, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if this is too small. You could if you wanted. That's super adorable. And just FYI that I do have gems on my website, you guys. I do have gem packs. I think that's cute. You can definitely do that. But I think we need to first add maybe some sort of layer first as the center, kind of like what I did to this one. So I did use my pink center too, and then I topped it off with a gem. That's always one of my favorite things to do. So let's do that. So I think I'm going to use my pink center too. So I think I'm going to have to cut, or should I do dandelion? No, well, see, the dandelion is really cute as well. So that's the image from Cricut, you guys, dandelion. So you can definitely do that one. But I think I like the other one, my pink center too. So this is the way I do it, trying to figure out how wide. Grab yourself a ruler or a measuring tape and then measure the width. So I think I wanted around a little under 2.5. So maybe like 2.3. is how wide I'm going to stretch out my center. So let me go ahead and cut one out and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I went ahead and cut out the pink center on my Cricut. So I did stretch it out to 2.3. And then we're just gonna glue that in the center, just like that. You could definitely leave it just like that, but I'm very much a gem girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. It's a 3 color, so it's like a, I don't know, like a white, a light pink, and then like a slightly darker pink color. So I'm going to go ahead and add glue to that. And then voila, you're all done. Let me take you to the sun so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. All right, you guys, see here we're by my window. So isn't she cute? Super adorable. I love this rose gold from Michaels. It's honestly such a pretty color. Okay, so now let's go back and we are going to work on that other little blossom flower, the one with the petals rolled forward. Okay, let's do the blossom. Super easy. So you could either use just one petal and duplicate it so that way you have 10 petals, so 5 for the first layer and then 5 for the second layer, or you can do 2 different sizes. Today I'm just going to stick to one because that's the original, how I used to make it. So pretty much prepping your petals. Now you're just gonna curl your petals forward, just like that. Grab your scissors, cut in the center. I am using text weight. By the way, I am using the Dusty Rose by Cards and Pockets. So this is how you are going to prep all your petals. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. So first thing is first, we're gonna glue the first 5 around in a circle by adding a small little dot of glue to the corner. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that little glob of glue? And then you're gonna glue, oh my goodness, these glue strings. So we're gonna add the first petal. Sorry guys, it's probably hard to see. I feel like my finger is almost the same size of the petal. We're gonna do 3. So here's the 3. I have a feeling I might have to readjust because I feel like I did the spacing too wide on the other petal. Let's see. No, that's fine. That works. So this is essentially what you should have. And you see how we have that small little gap? We need to close that up. So let me go get some paper. Okay, so I did cover up that little circle that we had there in the middle, the little hole. So now we're going to go on to our next petal. And you're just going to glue in between. So as you can see, super duper simple. Last petal. Okay, and there we go. So you could also do any other, if you want to do a flat center first and then a gem, but because this is the smaller one, I am going to do a gem. So let me go to my gems. So pretty much this is the one that I've been using just because these are more in the pink. So this pink one that I shared with you guys before, or I've been using this one as well, which is my favorite. I think we're gonna go with this one since with the last one we did the other pink one. So I think we're gonna go with this gem. Oh, sorry guys, I was not focused. Sometimes I just don't understand this phone. Okay, so this is the gem we're gonna go with. And I am just gonna add glue to the back and glue her in the center and then just press down so it holds. And voila, super simple. Isn't that adorable? Again, you can do whatever center you would like, but I just wanted to share with you guys a simple idea. Okay guys, and that's it for my template 55. So here they are. Aren't they adorable? So again, apply the tutorials that I shared with you guys to make it smaller or larger, or if you have my template 20, you can find this template on my Etsy, and then the pink centers as well that I shared with you guys that are personally mine. You can also find those on my Etsy along with the gems, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.